Just getting started here. This hat looks weird. Let me turn it around. It still looks weird. Doesn't matter. Almost looks like my hair now. Gray on gray. Is it KC Line or K Klein? KC Line 4574. Welcome in. What's going on? How are you today? Just doing some late morning coffee, a little later than usual today. What did I say the second time? KC Line? Is it KC Line? K Klein. Okay, all right, got it. K Klein. It's always so hard with these handles, right? It's like I always want to get people's names right. That's always been important for me, but it's kind of hard. Like my wife's is MC Honeybee, but everyone calls her McHoneybee because it looks like, McHoney. So cool, man.
I've been called Machoni before too.
What's that?
Machoni.
Machoni.
We'll call it that.
That's funny. Machoni.
Yeah.
Well, so K Klein, Kevin, there you go. Where are you hailing from? What state and city, if you want to share? Ant 2304. Springfield, Missouri. Well, you're not that far away. I'm in Oklahoma. Sorry, that's my dog. That is not too far away. Yeah. Well, how many hours? What, 4 hours?
Maybe 4.
4 hours. Oklahoma City.
They have that cool library. Remember?
Well, it's nice to have another K name in here. I'm Keith. I get called Kevin a lot, actually. So that or Kenneth. So Kevin, what are you into? What are you on the app for? You buy, you sell. Hey, Bright Star, calm down. You buy, you sell, you collect. Just kidding, Bright Star. How'd your show go this morning, Bright Star? Flan pillow. Still looking for a real one of those. That sounds comfortable and delicious. I'm getting a later start today. Yes, I heard it. Yeah. Hey, Flan Pillow's a fellow Missourian. Where are you? What town are you in, Flan Pillow? Flan Pillow's in Missouri. You guys aren't very far from me. I do have Bibles. I do have some Bibles, actually. Oh, sweet. Cool deal. All right, cool. I actually, I'll put some notes in here. Whenever I have specific shows, I'll let you know if I have, because I do a lot of stuff. I do books on Sundays mainly, and then Wednesdays I usually do WhatNot Wednesdays, which is just kind of a little bit of everything. So, but yeah, Bright Star, that's right. You're out of Missouri too, right? Mm-hmm. I do have, Kevin, I've actually got some military history, but it's in my eBay store. I could maybe send you a list of what I have available, and sometimes I'll pull stuff off of there and throw it up over here, all kinds of stuff. Just so you know a little bit about me, I've been reselling since '98 on eBay, and then a little bit everywhere else. I've been on WhatNot for 2 years, but I really haven't started selling anything until like the last month on here. So it's been cool. So, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm just kind of using the, whatever we need to do there. 1176. What kind of Bibles are you looking for? Sorry, I am like really behind on the hold on, I'm trying to catch up on the comments here. Okay, all the Missouri people are talking to everyone. Northern Cinema Toast, welcome in. That sounds delicious. KJV medium size. Let me see what I have here real quick. 1176. You said KJV? Let me see. I just took in a bunch of Bibles. What did I do with the Bibles? This is not what you're looking for, but I just look at this. I just got this in not too long ago. My most for size. It's NIV by Oswald Chambers. Leather. It's kind of cool. Hold on. Stay with me here. I may have something. Oh, hold up. I've got a. Hold on. It's literally on the bottom of this stack. I've got a nice Schofield in the box. It's like brand spanking new. Hold on. Well, here you go, 1176. I've got this KJV here for you. Is that medium size enough for you? I'm just kidding. I know that's huge. This is big. I like to carry this one to church with me, and it really stands out. Hold on. Okay. This one, this is I don't think this is what you're looking for. This is an RSV Catholic edition. It's kind of a medium size, but I do believe this is Jet Swipe. Are you calling me Stephen King? Or are you, I'm just kidding. What Stephen King are you looking for? Let's start with that. Let me know what you're looking for. Scrolling back. This is a Schofield, practically new in the box. It is new in the box, actually. It's beautiful. Red letter concordance, Schofield study system, Oxford KJV. I was going to ask 50 on this one, but if you're interested, I can totally put this up. It's very nice, brand new, never been used. So looks like this one, I don't know, not for sure the year on it exactly. So do we have the Stephen King?
You have Stephen King, but I don't know if you have any right now. I mean, you usually do, but I don't know where it would be.
Okay. What could you do today? What would you do today, 1176, on this real quick? Let me know what you would do. Maybe we can work something out. Let me see if I have any other KJVs. I swear, I just took in a pastor's library, and I put a bunch of that in my warehouse. So I don't have that at the moment. But let me see. I'm still looking. And this is only my second cup of coffee. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't do 10. I can't do 10. It's brand new. Let me see. I could do 30. 30 would probably be the best I could do on this today. But let me see if I have something else. I do have a bunch of Bibles, but they're in my warehouse. And I may have something, honestly, I bet you anything, I have something in my warehouse that would fit within your price range. So if 1176, I'm going to write this down real quick. I'm going to get if you'll do this for me, I will, I'm going to take this note down, but if you'll send me a message, 1176, on 1176. Oh, okay. I like that. You're looking for KJV medium size. Okay. And we can let me go look and see what we can do. Man, we got lots of people stopping in today. I'm trying to say hi to everybody, but I'm like finding stuff. Here we go. You guys are more awake. This is the first time I've done this at like 11 o'clock. Usually I do this at like 7 a.m. And it's usually me and Bright Star. Sometimes Beard King Picker will stop in, but he's so busy now because he's taking care of his kingdom. And Beard King Picker is just, ruling his peoples. And it's very nice to have you in, by the way, Your Majesty. And Jet Swipe, Stephen King. You said, hang on. You said Stephen King, a 1986 hardcover. What hardcover? Oh, hardcover. Uh, hardcover of it. And I was like, of it. Yes. Thank you for clarifying. It's amazing how much capital letters can actually help there. Jet Swipe. Hey, Alex, do you happen to have a 1986 hardcover of it? Actually, I've got a bunch of peeps in here that might actually have it. Mike's Library, do you have a copy of 1986 hardcover it? Jet Swipe, where are you at there? Jet Swipe 414. Stephen King. Because here's the deal: if I don't have it, the chances are I know somebody who does. And you're looking for a 1986 hardcover of it. Terry Bear Treasures, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Amanda 1036, welcome. You can just send them over to my Bible store. Yeah, absolutely. Beard King Picker has a lot of Bibles. There you go. Do you have any on here that you'd be willing to put up for him? Just send him a message. I mean, I've done that before. I know you're up early. I'll be there too. Start work 7 a.m. So yeah, that's usual. It's you. So usually I do like 7:07. Honestly, it just gives me a reason to get out of bed. Everyone's different. Beard King Picker at 6 a.m. is standing in line at the Goodwill bins. He usually sets up a tent and camps outside. You'll know it's his tent because he puts carts all the way around it, and he's got a little fire in one of the carts. And he says he's got a little cardboard sign that says "We'll work for books." And then ... mainly Bibles. So that's Beard King Picker. I usually get going around 7, but honestly, I had a really long day yesterday, and I just decided I wanted to sleep in today. And plus, I have a lot of friends all over the United States, East Coast, West Coast. I'm in the middle here in Oklahoma City, so I kind of try to spread it around. And then some days, if I go later like this, there's a really good chance I'm going to pick up some of my West Coast homies, and then my East Coast homies. Mike, where are you out of? Mike's Library, where are you out of? You're East Coast, right? And then my East Coast people, like they're like done with lunch now. So uh Alex, it was really funny. Somebody was in here the other day asking for Harry Potter, and I was like, man, I just sold a bunch of Harry Potter. And then all of a sudden, uh was it Josh Graff was like, I've got Harry Potter. So while we're talking, Josh put up his Harry Potter books, and then the other guy went and bought them. It was like beautiful, man. He got what he needed. Josh made the sale. Everybody was great, man. So Pennsylvania, but a late riser. Yeah, of course, right? So are you Eastern Pennsylvania or Western Pennsylvania, or are you Central Pennsylvania? Because I have been to Pennsylvania, and I know there are different types of Pennsylvania. They're all cool, but they're just different types. If we were in Western Pennsylvania, I'd be heading over to Pittsburgh for some Permane Brothers sandwiches. And if I was on the Eastern Seaboard, Eastern PA, I spent a lot more time on Eastern, haven't we? Scranton, Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot over there. Shut up. He's Wilkes-Barre.
No way.
You're in Wilkes-Barre? No way. So, Mike, I spent a lot of time. I probably have spent more time in Wilkes-Barre, and you can tell I'm legit because I'm saying Wilkes-Barre, okay? And I'm going to tell you that I'm legit. I'm going to tell you that I'm legit right now. Are you ready? There's a little bitty pizza place in Trucksville called Pizza Perfect. Do you know the place I'm talking about?
Little pizza party.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Mike? If you say you know, he says thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I'm coming to visit you. I don't even know. All right, I'm in the car. I'm gonna go get the gas van up, and I'm headed your way. Yeah, I there's a camp there in it was called Camp Orchard Hill. What was the name of the little town right there? Crud, what was the name of the little town? Why can't I think of it?
It's like a name. It's a name.
Show some books. So here's what I usually do. Yeah, everybody's like, come on, man. Here's what we're gonna do. So usually for the morning shows, it's usually just I talk, and if people have stuff to come in, yeah, Mike's not gonna give me his exact address yet. All right. He's like, just let me know you're coming first. Yeah. Mike's, you're awesome, dude.
That's not it.
Oh, before you get in the car. Yeah. Hey, I don't even know. Hey, Mike's got books, man. Mike's legit. Why can't I think of the name of the little town there?
It's not Dallas, right?
Yeah, Dallas,
Is
PA.
it Dallas?
It's
Okay.
Dallas,
I was like,
Pennsylvania.
It's the name of another city. I can't
Yeah,
remember
Dallas,
what.
Pennsylvania. That's where this little camp was that I did for years, like 10 years. And so I spent a lot of time. We went to go to that little creamery right there. What was the name of the creamery that had fresh ice cream and milk? Dang it. I can't remember. But I actually spent time in a lot of those thrift stores there in like the Wilkes-Barre area. I'd go thrift through there because y'all's junk is really cool, and I love it. So yeah, definitely, Mike. All right, I gotta remember that, man. I don't get that way much. You'll pass through Springfield on it. Hey, you know what? Give me another year. I'm headed to OK to sleep on your couch. Come on. Did you get in trouble, Alex? Did you get in trouble? So normally what I do here is just kind of like I just talk, connect with friends and people here. I do a book show. I said do. It happens from time to time. I also offer a book show on Sunday nights, which is mainly books. I do WhatNot Wednesdays. So make sure that you like and follow here. Yeah. So, and then I take notes of what people are looking for. I should probably make a note that Mike lives in Wilkes-Barre. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. What is the name of y'all's gas station up there? What's the name of your gas station that I always stopped in? It's very kind of a local type thing. Y'all have them all the way up there. I can't remember. What's the name of that gas station chain? Right? It's not Wawa. I do like a Wawa because that's just fun to say. Hillside Farms, Sheets. That's what it was. Sheets. Man, Mike, you're bringing back so many good memories, my friend. That is so fun, man. Yeah, used to stop in Sheets, Hillside Farms, man. Heck yeah. And right down the street, was Pizza Perfect. Have you had Pizza Perfect? Do you know that? They do the old what they call the old Ford style pizza, where it's like the deep dish. Oh, so good. So good. So lovely. All right. I'm going to scroll back through here, make sure I didn't miss anyone. 1176. I don't know if you're still in here, but I will look for you some Bibles and look for those. Whoa. Alex, don't you think that's a pretty nice Schofield? That's a Bible. Leather, never been used. What would you say the street value is on this, man? It even smells good. It smells like the Lord. It smells like the Lord on a Sunday morning. Hallelujah. Just over here doing the Lord's work. All right. Looking for an E.E. Smith. E.E. Smith, Gray Lensman. What is that? I don't even know that I've ever heard that. Mike, do you have anything for that? E.E. Smith? What is that? E.E. Smith, Gray Lensman. I'm writing it down. Yeah, so I go out, I source a lot. I'm sifting through a lot of my stock that I have and go out sourcing a lot. So whenever I go throughout or whatever, I always take notes, and so I'm always looking for other people. So old sci-fi writer, okay. Third in the lens fields. Okay, all right. So Heinlein's like my favorite. I've got a copy of Rocket Ship Galileo first edition, and I believe I have a first edition of Princess of Mars, which isn't Heinlein, but Edgar Rice Burroughs. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one. Sci-fi. We got a lot of people in our network that definitely does a lot of sci-fi. Doc Smith, classic series, Lensman. See, I knew Mike would know. Take Back Your Country by Highline 2. Yeah, let's see. What do I have? I don't think I have. This is kind of personal collection, but everything has a price.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah. Hey, you want to see a cool one? Here, I'm going to show you a cool one. This is I am going to sell this. Let's see, what do I have? Highline. I've got all this stuff I need to file away, but this is kind of a cool one. I just thought I would show you since you're a sci-fi nut. Time Enough for Love, Robert Heinlein. And what's really cool about this is it's signed by Robert Heinlein and his wife, which is pretty cool. So I really love this one. It's kind of cool to have that. And I'm going to sell it. It sits next to my signed copies. It sits right next to my Jimmy Buffett signed edition. Two crazy ladies. What's going on? How's it going? Welcome in. Let's see here. Let's see. Here, these are two of my favorite Heinleins. I'm not saying that I won't ever sell them, but I just love them because quite often I actually turn these around just because I love the artwork on them. But this is a Robert Heinlein rocket ship Galileo. I believe this is first edition. It was actually the first Robert Heinlein that I ever read, and I love it. It's one of my favorite stories by Robert Heinlein. Now, 1947. Yeah, it's a first edition. It was an old library book, and a guy that really got me into sci-fi. He's an old literature teacher down in Texas, and he's like, "Man, let me tell you, one of my favorites is Robert Heinlein." And I bought this one from him. And have you guys ever read this? Have you ever read this one? It's pretty amazing. Uh, I just found my receipt from when we spent there. I spent $165 at that guy's store. That's so fun. I'm going to keep that in there. So this thing is about three boys that decide that. Now remember, this was published in 1947. So this is before we've gone to the moon. These boys they want to build a rocket ship. So they end up moving to New Mexico. And their uncle was part of the group that built the bomb for World War II. And so New Mexico is kind of the setting. They build this rocket ship, just the three boys and their uncle. And they build it, and they're going to take off, and they make sure that their spacesuits, they have to build their own spacesuits. And one of my favorite lines in this here is they put extra asbestos in their suits to make sure that they were fireproof. And they also loaded a couple rifles onto the spaceship in case they ran into aliens. But once they were on the moon, it's a good thing they packed those rifles. They didn't run into aliens. They ran into Nazis. They ran into Nazis that were on the moon. And I won't tell you anymore. I don't want to spoil the story. I probably already said too much, but it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. For my dad when he passed. Oh. Yeah, it's Heinlein did a lot. This is the other one. I just love this cover. Have spacesuit will travel. This is such a great story. I've only read about half of it. I need to finish this one off. But basically, this kid wins a spacesuit in a contest, and then basically offers to go into space and take care of business for people. Because you can't do business in space unless you have a spacesuit. And he has a spacesuit, and he will travel. So, and I just freaking love this artwork. So good. So good. So, it's hardback too. It's a lot of fun. So, I love those. You got old paperbacks. There you go. Yeah, you should read them. It's really fun. They're fun. They're fun old stories. I mean, they make no sense nowadays. But I mean, for sci-fi, who cares, man? So, I had a bunch of Dune. I decided to sell it when Dune was really hot a few months ago. I made a good choice. I made a good decision. But I'll find more. I'll find more. So those are fun. Let's see. What's another one? Yeah, this is I believe I'm gonna check and see. But I believe this is the first edition of Princess of Mars by Burroughs. Um, yep, 1917. Check that out. See if we got a little bit of artwork there. So I love that one. Princess of Mars. That's such a good story series. I love that one. I read several of those books. So, but yeah, I'm a fan and definitely love. I do read. I don't just sell. I know a lot of people just sell books, but I love it. I love reading. I love collecting. I love finding new homes for stuff and all kinds of things. So Chris Harder in a jacket. I saw, dude. Starship Trooper Chris hardcover first in. That's awesome, Mike. I actually just sold. I don't know. I think you were in the group. I think you were in Paper Gold when I just sold my copy. Mine was a first library edition. It wasn't the first, but it was the library edition hardcover, and it had the artwork printed on the hardback itself. And I just actually sold that. Sorry, I think did I just sell that this last year? I think it was last year when I sold it. And matter of fact, I think I sold it to somebody in Missouri. So really cool. And it's so crazy because my wife actually found that one. I remember she was at Goodwill and she was looking at books and she knew that I liked Heinlein and she picked up this old Starship Troopers. And I looked at it and I was like, I think this is worth something. And she gave $1 for it, and then I think we got about 300 for it. So I wish they could all be like that, right? Also looking for the Fuzzy series by H. Beam Piper. He wrote Space Vikings as well. Dude, Kevin, you're throwing some new ones at me today. I am not familiar, and I say I'm a sci-fi fan, but you're throwing some good stuff out there. All right, Fuzzy. Watch Mike. He's gonna be like, I've got 3 copies of that. Mike, do you have any of that Fuzzy series? H. Beam Piper? Fuzzy series H. Space Vikings. Space Vikings just sounds fun. I feel like I have seen those before. I'm too young. I don't feel like it anymore, Mike. I had to. I've reached the status of 2 to 3 ibuprofen a day. Not every day, but on days where it hurts. Yeah, and yesterday was one of those days. Yeah, man, I love the old school stuff. I'm just a fan. I love the stories, but I'm also a huge fan of the artwork. This is one of my favorite ones here. Uh, I put it up for sale a couple times. Nobody's really bid on it. I mean, it's not that rare or whatever, but I just absolutely like if I see this stuff out in the wild, I pick it up. And it's A Van Voigt Quest for the Future. But look at this artwork, and it goes all the way onto the back cover. It's this big iguana looking sea dragon, and yeah, it's just cool artwork. I like to joke that that'd make a really cool back tat, you know. So it says, "I'm 50 and I'm too young for those. Just know that's too much." Yeah, right. Well, I'm 45. I don't feel old. I don't feel old, but there are days. There are days when these young kids make me feel old, for sure. Let's see here. But yeah, that's fun. Big Man 2871. Welcome in, big man. Thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for stopping by. We've got lots of fun. What are you doing today? I think I need to freshen my coffee. All right. Well, you've definitely given me some stuff to keep my eye out for, Kevin.
Did you finish brewing your coffee?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I think. I'm always learning something every day. Every day. I was just thinking about you the other day, Mike. I was like, man, I would love to. There's so many great people in our group that hang out, and I would love, I would love to come see your operation and all the stuff. And I always enjoy your input. I really do. I always enjoy it. So you've always you got a great thing going on, man. Good stuff. So. All right. He has a nice fuzzy papers in dust jacket book club edition, is what he's saying. So if you are wanting to purchase that, he can hook you up because Mike's good like that. You okay?
Yeah, I was seeing if there was a bug in there. I
Oh
can't tell.
man, I don't know about you guys, but my wife have finally reached the season here in Oklahoma where we have to make sure that our drinks are covered. I don't know if you guys have ever taken a sip of coffee only to find a fly in your mouth, but it's pretty disgusting and I can't stand it. So I try to keep my coffee covered. There you go. That's how it's done, guys. Extra protein. Yeah, I like to get my protein in other ways. But so look, there you go. Mike, send him a message. Send Kevin KC Klein a message, and he'll hook you up. And Mike, I don't know. I mean, you probably know. I just say I would list it here on the platform, and then he can purchase that. That way, it all stays within the platform, and it's all good. It just makes it easy that way. But I know Mike has an eBay store as well. In West Africa, you complain on extra protein, not in super drinks. Well, yeah, I guess I should count my blessings. Well, we woke up to ants this morning. Apparently, the ants have decided to start not paying rent, and we've been having issues with ants in our kitchen. And my wife opened up the honey this morning, and they were just all over. So ants don't bother me though. I would eat ants.
Ants are easy to get rid of too.
Ants are easy to get rid of. I mean, literally, you lick them off your finger. You know, they're not a big deal. So, yeah, do what is easiest. There you go. Well, hopefully, you guys can make that connection. Yeah, I'm just happy that I get to make the assist. I get to make the assist there. So, Liz, thanks for stopping by. 47 and man, that's what it's all about, man. I know I need to go through my my warehouse today and go get some. I got to go look through Bibles. So I just couldn't let this one go today for $10. It's just too nice of a Bible. It's awesome. It's also my uncle's. It was a gift to him. So kind of doing some stuff on consignment for a few things. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody's happy with that. So. I did, in other news, thought this was kind of cool. It's not cool, but we have a Staples locally that's going out of business. Lord Jupiter, hey, thanks for stopping by. And so I decided to take advantage of the 50% off. And so I bought things like tape because I'm always going to use tape, and I love tape when it's 50% off. Whoa. The lights are off. The lights are off. And I got those. And then I got this kind of tape. And then I bought boxes because these style of boxes, the smaller ones, I've got a lot of the bigger boxes, but I don't know about you guys. It's smaller boxes. These are, what are these? 12 by 6 by 6. It's just such a good size to have around. I like to kind of use these for like shipping hats and stuff, but for books, these are great. So I got some boxes, some tape, And I'm going to try to buy a thermal printer today. Also got a surge protector. Those are always handy. I'm actually using those for my shows. I'm actually a comedy magician. I do shows. Matter of fact, I've got an author event tonight that I'm doing. So I'll take that because I'm always needing a surge protector. So yeah, all kinds of fun. So yeah. Also, Kevin, I would recommend you follow Common Ground Finds. Max Rubeck, he does book shows at least 2 a week, I believe. He's really great. Who else does sci-fi? MK Books and Things does that. Trying to remember our other sci-fi shows. What is Thomas's? What is his book knowledge? I want to say that's right. I'm going to try to type it in and see. Book. No. I don't know what his is, so I don't remember anymore. But all good. I just totally realized that I'm not HJT. What's up? Good morning or good afternoon for you, sir. I just realized I'm not playing any tunes this morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm just going a little bit later today. I decided to sleep in. I had a long day yesterday. I needed to sleep. And I've got a long day today. Not a long day today, but today I've got an author event at a library, and then I've got 4 library shows tomorrow. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow, but it'll be a good day. Good. Yeah. Max is really good. Good deal. No, it's all good. Siri, between my chubby thumbs and Siri, I misspell quite a bit on here, so it's totally understandable. It's so funny, man. It's just it's funny how like doing this at different times. Actually, HJT's usually with me at 7 o'clock, and I don't ever feel bad about like doing it later, just because I run into different people. I run into different schedules and stuff like that. And it's all about making friends and just letting people know. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do for tomorrow, but tomorrow is WhatNot Wednesday, and I'm just gonna have a long day. So I want to keep it simple. I might do a hat show. I've got a bunch of hats, vintage hats, newer hats. Everybody likes hats. Hats are fun. But I've got a lot of hats, and I think I need to trim down my collection just a little bit. So, but all good. All right, who all we got in here? I usually. Aha. What kind of soup you got? You're a soup person. Wow, HGT. I really didn't take you for a soup person. Smoky navy beans. Sounds good. Yeah, I have a beard, so soups are cautionary. I like thicker things. Nice. I like thicker soups. I don't seem to make as much a mess of myself. So like chowders, chili, beans. I kind of like those, which those aren't technically soups, but I mean, I guess they are. Chili's not a soup, not the way I make it. So, and I love a good old thing of pinto beans with a ham bone in it. Oh yeah, with some cornbread. And then here, I don't know about you guys, but in the South, we do a thing called chow chow. It's kind of like a relish. like kind of like a pepper relish, pepper onion relish. It's not sweet usually. Sometimes it can be, but I like a sweet or a spicy chow chow to put on top. Ooh, see, yeah, like ham and beans. Yeah, I'd do that. That sounds amazing. That sounds really delicious. Nice. Yeah, I work from home too, so and that's kind of what I've enjoyed about Whatnot is that it's it's a social aspect, but I can also make money on it. Like even like I don't usually sell stuff during my morning shows, but yesterday I actually made like I don't know $25 selling some postcards to a friend that was looking for a certain thing. If I'd have had the right Bible, or we could have made the right deal, I could have sold those. That's what I'm learning right now. As I was telling my wife, I'm trying to make our office room in here like have some of the books that like the popular ones that people are looking for, the sci-fi, the horror, and the Bibles. Surprisingly enough, those are the three genres that people ask me about the most. But um, uh, that way, if they are looking for something, that I have it right there. So yeah, I like the flexibility. Yeah, hey Melody, welcome in. Welcome to Coffee with Keith. I'm Keith. We're drinking coffee. We're just talking shop here. We're whatnotters. Some of us are resellers. Some of us work from home. Some of us are just having fun. Hey man, there are I would love honestly, I keep going back and forth. I don't I used to have an office and then it just became like a storage facility. So I don't know if I'm capable of having an office. I think if I had an office, it would have to be like a sterile room with nothing but a small desk and a chair and maybe like a human skull with a candle or something like that, to where I can actually get work done. Um, but yeah, I mean, I have literally worked out of my backpack. I have a backpack office, man, between my laptop, my smartphone, and then I've got notebooks that I write stuff in. I mean, I can work anywhere. Um, I would love to have a storefront, but it's like so much for rent. It's like I can do everything out of like a storage unit. So it's like, why would I pay rent? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. He said, on days I work from home, it's harder for me to separate work from home. I have it. Yeah, yeah. No, I totally get that. Yeah, Kevin, your office is in DC, so no in-person meetings for me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think having the distinction, we actually just got kind of a home office situation when my daughter moved out. We have a four-bedroom house, but two of our kids are still living at home. When our daughter moved out, that freed up a room, and so my wife and I decided to turn it into a home office. And we haven't had a home office in
Ever? No.
well, I mean, our old house. I mean, we kind of had an office area, but it wasn't really an office.
Yeah.
Um, but we starting in 2015, we went on the road full time for about 3 years. So we lived in a motorhome. So there was no such thing as personal space. And there were some days where literally in the driver's seat of the motorhome, that was my office, which was not ideal. But I worked a lot out of coffee shops and on picnic tables and stuff like that. And yeah, it is really nice having a little space to work from. So I kind of like having that distinction. So all right, guys. Well, hey, listen, I'm gonna probably wrap things up. I've got some stuff to get done here. I need to wrap up and get going and get ready for the programs tonight and tomorrow. But thank you guys for stopping in. Remember today or tomorrow morning, I still will do a wake up before you whatnot. We'll do coffee with me. I'm thinking 7. We'll see. I'm going to be at my mother in law's house, which will be interesting. I'll have to explain to her what we're doing. And then hoping tomorrow night to have enough gas in the tank to do a whatnot Wednesday. So But I do have a book show coming up on Sunday. Make sure you follow that. Like it. If you're not already following me, please do. I want to thank all of my supporters here, Mike and HJT and my new friend Kevin. I don't think Bright Star's on here anymore. Got a bunch of regulars that are always stopping in. Beard King Picker, I know he left us a long time ago. He's got a kingdom to take care of. But you guys are all awesome. And thank you guys for stopping in. And Mike, I'm definitely forward to coming visiting you sometime. I need to get back to the Wilkes-Barre area. So awesome, guys. Thank you guys for stopping in, and I will see you on the next one. But let's go ahead. We're going to do a raid. I love to do a raid at the end just to kind of like support other sellers. And we're going to go to the Oracular Beard. They were in one of my shows the other day, and they were really cool. The Oracular Beard. Here we go. Thanks, guys.